Five. All right. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing wonderful, amazing, and fantastic. Me just getting everything set up here. How is everybody doing? Fish. uh, All right, perfect. Wonderful, wonderful. Hello, hello, Apollo. Yes, it is time for the mines. I yearn for the mines. All right. So what this is going to entail is actually us just complete emptying out our inventory and then going crazy. So we got a lot of mining left to do. Like, I know it doesn't seem like a lot. What up, Will? What up, Will? How you doing? I know it doesn't always seem like a lot, but we do actually have quite a bit of mining to do. So what is my render distance? I'm not entirely sure. I think 29. If I go to options, video settings. Oh, I'm only at 18 right now. So, are there any of these? I could get rid of this. Get rid of this one. This guy be empty. Hey, this guy's empty. All right, I'm not gonna worry about any of that. Yo, Mr. Workout Beast, thank you so much for the likes in the world. Yes, we have all the flowers. I could realistically empty another one of these, but I'm not going to worry about it for now. So, but we are going to be mining a lot of stuff today. So I think I need everything, pretty much everything here, but I'm not sure. But, all right. So all that stuff is just stuff I don't feel like doing right now. We're going to do a cleanup stream. That actually might be what this turns into if I get bored of mining. So, yo, what's up? Thank you so much for the follow, Mr. Workout Beast. Means the world. That one is actually going to stay like that because it is just a bunch of stuff that I need for a whole sorting or for our automatic mining system. So yeah, that's what that'll be for. I'm actually gonna pull this guy out. We're gonna throw some of this stuff in here because that's the stuff we're gonna use for our bee farm to finish that up. Yo, what's up, Bethas? How you doing? So when I do that video later this week, I'll show you using the rest of that for this stuff underneath right here. So, but yeah. We do have a lot of shulker boxes that we can empty out. So we have all these. So we do have quite a bit that we can use, which is a good thing. Which is a good thing. But we're gonna fly up here. I found my bed. I found my bed. After all this time, I thought it was lost. Really, just up here. You know, I forget when they're empty, I can just do this. All right, and this one I need to go throw down there too, but I'm going to sleep. Or sleep. What's up, Arthur? How you doing? Unfortunately, no. This is a private server. Yeah, we're at 151 likes. Let's go. I also need to turn this to multi-stream. All right. Oh, we'll go through this guy down. Next show. Oh my gosh. And I'm gonna start this with this like partially. Oh no. What's up, spiders? How you doing? Spider kittens, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Do I have? I think I do. I tell you what, the thing, like the most underrated thing, I don't have any. I don't have any bottles of enchanting. That'd have been so nice to have. That would have been so nice to have, but I don't have any. This is such a nice little thing that I have on here. Yo, what's up? Hi. What's the important question? Do I have a life? Yes, I do. Do I breathe air? No. I don't breathe air. No. Hmm. All right. So now I gotta go that because I don't have any bottles of enchanting here to fix that right away. Wonderful. What do you breathe in? If you don't mind me asking, I don't want to mischeck. I breathe oxygen. My body actually goes through a complex process to extract all of the oxygen out of the air without taking any carbon dioxide, monoxide, or nitrogen from the air. So just pure oxygen all the time. Uranium. Something tells me your jaw is constantly on the floor. What's up, Eli? How you doing? Some side effects, but you're fine. Yeah. Yeah, that's not surprising. That's not surprising. Ever since I started breathing the uranium, the steaks have been tasting a little different. That's good to hear. That's good to hear, Eli. I am doing just a fine, peachy and dandy, honestly. He sounds and hear colors. See, that might be a bad side effect. Because last I checked, you were supposed to smell colors. And feel sounds. So I don't know how to tell you that, but that might be a bad side effect. No, Eli. I will never touch that game. You can put it on record that I believe that game is evil. So. You knew something was off. I see. I told you. I did uranium. Yeah. I did uranium for about a week, and yeah, it didn't sit right with me. What's up, Murray? How you doing? Minecraft, Apex, and Age of Empires 2. So, I think the Minecraft part is obvious. think at this point, if I said I didn't like Minecraft, everybody would look at me and go, "What are you on about?" Very clearly got some of that spicy. Ish. Oh my gosh, Eli. That's awesome. Happy birthday. You'll never guess this, but it's my birthday in 4 days. I'm going up a decade, and I'm really not happy about it. But I am excited. So. Yeah, thank you so much. Hi. Yeah, happy birthday, Eli. Yeah, I got my birthday in not too long, and I'm excited about it. I really am. It's a big one. Yo, Spider, thank you so much. It means the world. Yeah, we're just building our little city here, so. We have pretty much finished up the bee farm. I'm gonna finish it up on Monday. Or, yeah, Monday night, possibly? I don't know. Hi, thank you so much for the follow. Mojang. You mean Java? If you're asking if it's Java, yes, it's Java. But yes, it's also Minecraft, so it is Mojang. Uh-oh. Go like that. But yeah, we just finished up this guy here. This is actually our bee farm, and I actually really, really love it. So if we go inside, see, we got all the bees out. All the bees are out right now, so they're all flying around. I gotta come in and clip a couple of these glowberry stems. I do want to have a couple go all the way to the ground, but I don't want them all to. So. Okay, hi, okay. um, do I have any building tips? Don't be afraid to tear it down. That's sorry, I feel like I have a frog in my throat right now. That's like one of the biggest things for me was being okay with tearing down a build. Because like if something doesn't look right, just get rid of it. Like there are times where you need to stop. It looks good how it is. You don't need to do anything more. So like so let's take this build for example versus say this build right here. So the exterior of this build is very simple. Like it's very flat, but it's meant to be that way. And we just looked for little ways we could add a little bit of gradient, but not anything too extreme. But then you got this one where we have all the pillars on it. It has a lot of depth to it. And even in what our flat surfaces are, we still add depth in there by putting in stairs, putting in windows so you can look through everything. But we just looked for a lot of ways that we could actually just add more and more depth as we will like walk in, and you can see it repeated here within the build. So making sure nothing stays flat, and then also understanding like when too much is too much. It's huge. And yeah, just don't be afraid to tear down your builds. Like, if something doesn't look good, just tear it down and start over. I know it can be tedious, but at the same time, like, if you want to get better, you need to have that self-reflection of, oh, this just does not look good. So. So the build with the sword coming out of it, I was originally planning to base that off of the smithing table. What's up, Leafic? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. But so the build with the sword coming out of it, I originally intended for it to be a build that was modeled after the smithing table, but then we got into it and I was like, ew. Yo, Lesapota, hello. Hello. How are you doing? Oh my gosh. Yeah, Leafic, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Lasipata. Am I saying that right? I'm probably saying that wrong. No, Eli, let's not. We only do kindness in this chat. What am I doing? I am clearing space for our build. So, you see that? That's just the start of the city. And right here is where more of the city's going to be. And when I'm like in between builds, I know what I want to do next. So I want to do a sugarcane farm. I also need to do a little garden over in that hole over there. And I also want to do a crystal shop right here. Because I know there's an amethyst crystal underneath there. So, what's up, Lasipata? Yeah, we do kindness here. So yeah. So we got to clear out that mountain over there. Pretty much level this entire area and then build it up how we want it to. Because we do want to add some elevation change in here. So it's just the mountain was in the wrong shape. EJ? All right. Okay, we can go with EJ. Yeah, it is really cool. I'm really loving how this entire world is coming together. So, plus a lot of these builds are starting to get farms in them, which is really, really nice for just quality of life. So, I do when it's not all raspy and I feel like I'm trying not to cough. So, what would it be? Howdy, nasty. What? What, Eli? No. What? No. No. Hey, nasty. If you're what I think you are, I don't need any designs. How long did it take to build all this? I honestly think I have like a year's worth of time, like 2-3 hours at a time into this build. That's it. But I really couldn't tell you because all of this has been like, so I do it 2-3 hours at a time, like 3 times a week, right? Like, if I was full-time doing this, I would be way further, but I also get burned out a lot, so. Some of these builds have been around for 3 years. And then... Yo, Eli, thank you so much. And then that build, I literally mostly finished yesterday, and I'm going to do a video for it on YouTube with the finishing touches of it, so. Yo, Eli, thank you so much for the sub. Dude, that's why I don't do hardcore. I get so sad when I die in a hardcore world. Like, I'm just not, I enjoy games. I like enjoying games. Like, I want to be able to die. I want to be able to die. So, in game. Leafic, thank you so much for the sub, or the follow. It means the world. But it's been a lot of fun coming back to this game and just doing all this again. And just, like, accepting that it's going to take time to do it. So, the vision I have for it is going to be really, really awesome. And so, with my wheat farm, I developed an overflow system that I'm going to use to actually create an overflow and then a restock system when I eventually do my grand library. So the grand library is actually going to be the storage system, which I will put a whole bunch of stuff into different storage chests. And then whenever the chests get full, they'll pull down and actually start filling up barrels underneath. And then whenever the chests get emptied, like I come and take a whole bunch of stuff, the system will actually refill it. So it's all good. It's all good, EJ. So it's going to be a lot of thinking and a lot of brain power, but I think there'll be a way that I can do it. So whether if it's unlocking of a hopper that allows everything to flow back into the system, EJ, it's all good. I don't pay much attention to that stuff, so. But it'll be cool. I'm excited for it. Yo, Choi, thank you so much for the follow. It means the world. If I could clear my nose, that'd be incredible. Have I ever done a bone meal farm? So I have. I don't have a bone meal farm. I do have bone. Like, so that big tower over there, that's actually a mob farm, so I get a bunch of bones from that. King, I knew you were going to say that. So I actually get a lot of bones. When I do my moss farm, I probably will include a bone meal farm in that. Or just have a couple of cells that are for bone meal, and then I'll route it all towards what will eventually be my tree farm. So, like, we're just chilling tonight, man. We're just mining, man. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, EJ. I do have something where I can get rid of. Actually, I do have a bone meal farm. I do actually have a bone meal farm. It's in my iron farm. It's in my iron farm. Right there. So I do actually have a bone meal farm. You got sleep paralysis last night. No, no. Oh yeah, this is also a really cool thing about the iron farm. You got that track up there where you can just watch the iron golems go around. So they spawn all the way down here in this little thing, and they'll pathfind towards this zombie. Skeleton spawned down there, got trapped in here. So now the skeleton shoots the iron golem. Yeah. So they're all getting terrified down there, and eventually the golem will spawn here. But yeah, then he'll go zoom, straight up to the top. Whoop. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. I don't know how that happened. That was weird. That was weird. That was 100% unintentional, and that was weird. Sleep paralysis. So weird, man. But yeah, the effect. It is really, really cool. I really liked it when I came up with the idea, and then I wouldn't suggest doing that though. How you doing, Septa? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I wouldn't suggest doing that though, because I had to go and make all that spawn proof underneath there. When I tell you, it was the most annoying thing in the world. You're all good, EJ. You're all good. Stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome. Be awesome, EJ. But yeah, it was a lot of fun to do. And once we figured out what that build looked like, I was so happy about it. Like, the sword was always part of the plan. But, like, yeah, it came out looking so good. So happy with it. Yeah, stay awesome, be awesome, EJ. So, next show. Show. Now, why am I not picking up all of this, but some of it? Well, because I do need a lot of stone. But I don't need that much stone. So, I will make exceptions for stuff like coal. Because I can use this eventually. But otherwise, it's straight mining time. All right. Sorry, that wife was freaking out. Do I play with friends or single player? So right now, this is a very limbo state for the server. So right now, it is a server. I could have friends on. I have had friends on within the past couple of months. Have they done much? Not really. But it is a possibility for people to join. It's just I want to find some content creators around my size with similar like ideas and wants to do that I could have join the server that I get along with. So what is my favorite animals? In Minecraft, it's obviously bees. In real life, it is gorillas and the woolly mammoth. Oh, also Triceratops. That's my favorite dinosaur, Triceratops. So. Hmm. You know, I think my body's starting to become not used to sitting inside so much. And it's actually having like a bad reaction right now. Okay, I feel a lot better. That really helped. So, on getting rid of this stuff. No, so me and the missus, we were watching Netflix has this documentary on dinosaurs. Welcome back, hi. Netflix has this documentary where Morgan Freeman voiced it about dinosaurs, and we just watched like the entire docu-series in one night. It was so cool. But they never directly address the Triceratops, and it low-key pissed me off. They're like, oh, here's a Spinosaurus. Oh, here's the T-Rex. Oh. Do you need a PC to play Minecraft? You do not. If you have, I think it's, if you have an Xbox, a PlayStation, or a Switch, you can play Minecraft. You can even play it on tablet or an iPhone, Android, like. So. What do you mean by that? Hi. What do you mean by that? It's a Yugo. It has 357,000 miles on it. And they want 2 Snicker bars and a Diet Pepsi. Fair deal. Fair deal. Mm-hmm. Yo, if I was hungry enough, I would trade a car for, or if I was desperate enough, I would trade a car for like a year's supply of Reese's peanut butter cups. I'm not even joking. Those things can be so good and so addicting sometimes. But like if you get a bad batch, it's just like it ruins them for like a month. I don't know what it is. So like the last time I bought them, like I got it from like the questionable gas station in town. So like they hadn't turned their AC on like an 80-degree day. So all their chocolate was like melting, and I was like, oh no. It was truly depressing. What about spiders? Do you like spiders, or are you scared of them? I am fine with spiders. I am fine with spiders as long as they stay over there. Like as long as they're not like right up in my face, I'm cool with them. I used to have a spider that would come say hi to me every morning in the shower and then just slowly go back up, and I was fine with it. My significant other, however, she absolutely loves every single animal of every single sort. So she sends me pictures of spiders that she finds. And I go, oh, that's cool. And then I go, oh, I didn't. Mm. Luke. Hello, Luke. How you doing? Mm. I do think there are cool spiders out there. Yeah, they can be over there. Like, I love them. Like, I'm not going to say I love them. I understand their importance. I understand their value. Just, I don't need to be friends with you all the time. We can have an agreement. I won't mess with you. You don't mess with me. Wonderful. Yeah, like they are good pest control. That's why I'm like, don't wake me up in the middle of the night or like lay eggs in my mouth, and we're chill. Like, so serious about that. Like, mm, it's getting dark out. The one reason why I'm actually gonna invite people on the server, so I don't need to sleep. I meant to scare you. Did it work? Yes, Luke. It scared me. I'm terrified. I have shivered me timbers. I'm not gonna lie, it's getting nice out, and I'm starting to get into that Ren Fair feeling again. Not like the full blown, like, I'm gonna be wearing like a Viking kilt, like eating a mutton chop, watching a joust. But like, I could go walk around a sword shop for 35 minutes and question whether or not I need to pay rent. Like, do I know about Geometry Dash? There are actually quite a few people in my community that actually go crazy about Geometry Dash. So, all right. Yeah. Welcome back. Welcome back, EJ. But yeah, there are a lot of people that actually play Geometry Dash in my community for some reason. I look at that game and I go, I feel how old I am. Because so I played the OG Geometry Dash when it came out, before like modders got a hold of it. Am I finished yet? No. So like I straight up like I I sucked at that one. Like there's no way I'm doing what they're doing nowadays. To go get lunch, you're all good spider kittens. So hmm. You've beaten 53 demons. What are you playing? How many views do you have in total right now? I could not tell you, EJ. I could not tell you. I don't pay attention to any of that type of stuff. I don't pay attention to none of that. Would it help if I did? Possibly. But I don't. I'm gonna save these followers. You play Geometry Dash too? See, this is what I mean. There's something in the water. And it smells like Tylenol. Haven't beaten a demon yet. Oh, are you talking like demon levels in Geometry Dash? Why? Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I casually beat like 53 of these like super hard levels. No Tylenol needed. That is actually insane. That is actually insane. What's the level difficulty, demon? What? Why? But like, isn't it like just a free YouTube video if you nail it though? Like I've seen people play Geometry Dash, and those videos always make me go, whoa. Like I said, they make me feel old, which I am. So, but at the same time, like, Bloodlust? Oh my gosh. How old are you because you got a deep voice? I am 4 days away from 30. I'm old. I stream Minecraft because I can't stream Apex because I'm not good enough at Apex to be silly while gaming. Because my reflexes are slowing down. I blame all of my PC or all my game crashes on my PC crashing, but in reality, it's me just Alt F4ing by mistake. Don't tell my friends that. I'm pushing. No, I'm not. Which is extreme. Okay, let me make this as simple as I can. If something needs to be labeled as extreme demon, it's not demon anymore. It's like world ender or something. Mm-hmm. Hey, EJ, never tell anybody your age on the internet because you never know who's going to be weird about it. I know I just did, but because I literally have a birthday coming up in 4 days, so. And I am well above age, so. Extreme Demon is the hardest difficulty. Yeah. Yeah, I'd never do those levels. You're all good, EJ. You're learning, so. So. Like these. Wonderful. Rocket. When was the first time you beat Minecraft, the game? Alright, so. As you are well aware, I am older than Minecraft. So I was playing Minecraft since the beginning. That being said, I didn't beat it for the first time until 7 years ago. Well, 7 years ago? So, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, I didn't beat it till 7 years ago, and then I beat it for the second time on this server, so. You always die in the nether? Yeah, see, again, that's why I don't do hardcore, is because I would go crazy with that. I do know that so I didn't know that there was actually a Y level for diamond. So like one of the first worlds that I had, I just started doing a massive strip mine with only iron, and I got so frustrated that I wasn't finding diamond. And then somebody was like, "Oh, have you dug down far enough?" And I was like, "I dug so far down." And they were like, "You need to dig to the certain Y level." I was like, "What?" And this was back when they attached the Y levels to maps. So like the map would show your coordinates. So you're like in a cave with you were in a strip mine with a map. Just going down further and further. Like, okay, am I at 12 now? Am I at 12 now? So what's up, If? How you doing? Like, so once I found that, I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, yeah, I'm strip mining everything. And my older brother's like, well, how are you doing it? And I'm like, I'm just going row by row. And he's like, that is the most inefficient way to do it. And I was like, what? I didn't know any better. I was like 8. Still yes? Do I like Takis? Yes, I do. I like Takis when they're given to me. I don't necessarily go and buy Takis. Somebody offers me Takis, I'm like, oh yeah, Takis. But if I go and buy them, they don't taste as good. I don't know why. They just don't. So I don't buy Takis. But if somebody offers them to me, I do eat them. There's a new flavor. All right, it's like lemon Cheeto. What? Hi, what was your question? That's spell my name, right? Yo, what's up, Fox Friend? How you doing? Yeah, I am too. How many days have you spent in this world? I don't know, Fox Friend. Would you bugger off? I didn't know that would kill him. I didn't know that would kill him. I also said bug. So, what's up, Fox? How you doing? What's my favorite food? Probably ground beef, just because of how much you can put into it. So, I forgot to ban this person. Yeah, it's no longer family friendly because I accidentally killed a sheep. Rest in peace, sheep. You're wondering what I'm trying to do right now, is? Right now, I am working on clearing space for my city. Oh, we got raiders going into the village. I overshooting them. I don't know. Rest in peace, sheep. We will miss you. Yeah. So we're clearing space for our city right now. It's kind of one of those things that we do in between builds. I'm so used to the double jump now. We finished up our bee sanctuary. So there's just a couple of things that I need to do to finish up in there with honey blocks. So, but it won't be too hard. So disrespectful, no grave. Oh my gosh. Um, but yeah, we finished up the bee farm. Let's actually go take a look at it because the inside is actually really cool. We'll need to put some leaves on the outside of these towers, but the inside here, you can see we got the bees. So that's a big thing with this, is just to be able to see the bees. So, but it is a fully functional like honeycomb, and uh it will be a honey farm. So but if I come out here, see, we have all this. On this side, I will actually have it where we have a crafter right here that'll fill up with bottles of honey and then shoot out the bottles of honey. We'll take the bottles back out. We'll come over here, drop them into a bubble vader, go back up to the top here, and they'll go refill into the dispensers right here. So, yes, Illis, this is a server. So, but they all get dropped down into here, and they go into our storage building across the way. So, yes, this is a server. Just it's private. You're all good, Luke. You're all good. We had a pretty big break in there, so it's totally understandable. As being a bad streamer. So. So honeycomb should be coming in here. Illis, no. It's a private server, so No, it's a private server, so. Show. Slight problem. Where? So it's right next to the dried kelp. Fourth from the end. Potato. Yeah, so you can see we got all the honeycomb in there. Throw that in there. And what we do have so what we have here is jeez, this bubble elevator goes up to all those and then around. And we actually have farms that do feed directly into it, so just saw a spider. Oh no. Quick. Where's our spider friend? Spider kitten. Alright. That all in there. The Technoblade never dies. So potato is kind of funny for no reason. No, not the potato. It really does seem like I just had that in there for a pure, like, meme factor, but really I did not. So I also need to do another speed tour. I didn't do it before stream today because I could feel myself just kind of lagging on wanting to do one. Or like wanting to stream. So I was like, if I do anything before stream, it's just going to make me not stream. So, yeah, rest in peace, a legend. No, no, Illis. I don't do any sort of statues or anything. That's a big no-no on the server. So. Nice. No, I suck at PvP. I do not like PvP in any sort of sense, so I don't play Minecraft for PvP. I play Minecraft to build. So I never do any sort of PvP anything. Yeah, it's just something I've never been like enjoying, or I've never enjoyed in Minecraft. And whenever people are like, "Oh, wow, it's so awesome to be good at it," I'm like, I play Minecraft for fun. Like, flip to streamer in PvP. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Illis. What's up with you Europeans and being up super late? Wait, hold on. That's only a 4-hour difference. Illis, are you Icelandic? Just call me Kong. Guess how many? 342 is my guess. Yeah, just call me Kong. Like, 73 is my favorite number. What time is it for me? It is only 9:30. Oh no, Luke. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You said that like you had a lot more. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, Luke. I said hi. Okay. EJ says hi, Luke. Mm-hmm. Nice. We're all on that American time. Luke said it's 10:33. Yeah, I know my tools are low. Morocco. Spain. Or Portugal. I don't know. Yeah, that actually makes sense. That's about right. Said your name was Illis, and I was like, that just feels Icelandic. It's in Africa. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's on me. That's. Egypt? No, not Egypt. No, I'm stupid. I have an American education. I don't know the countries of Africa that well. I know Eastern Africa pretty well. I do not know Western Africa at all. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's go reef. It says mama 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 mama. Malaysia? No, that's in Asia. Yes. I said mama 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 mama. Why EJY. Your friend's a cheater in Minecraft. What? Okay, what do you mean by cheater? Like, prayer or... Hmm. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not gonna go further into it. Hmm. We're running out of iron, guys. Whatever will we do? Whatever will we do? The only way I could do that was... What? Oh. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Ah. I get it, Luke. I get it, Luke. He's not fun. Alright, you're all good. You're all good, Ellis. Stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome. Be awesome. Ellis. Ah. So, there has to be a faster way of doing this. Literally, I could just fly to the end and do this same exact thing. But the farm sucks so much. Oh, the farm sucks so much. My day was actually really good. We had a really good day. Work was good. Things seemed to be going well. Anymore. What do you mean by that, Luke? You didn't. You didn't order anything on him, did you? You won't be asking anymore. But yeah, today went well. We got a lot done at work. I actually am starting a week of vacation, so that's super exciting. I'm super happy about that. Oh, no more leg. Got it. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Fox? How you doing? Get internally souped. Oh no. I don't have any liquids near me. You are all good, EJ. You're all good. Stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome. Be awesome. Sick. Oh no. If I thought, oh no. I have so many emeralds here. So many. What's up, Sam? How you doing? Thank you so much for liking the live, Sam. It means the world. Restock on carriage. There the emeralds in there. Bring us back with me. That's good to hear. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Not too bad. Sick week. 6 day 5 though. Ooh. Good. Yo, Sam, thank you so much for sharing the live. It means the world. So, didn't get that fully charged up, did we? There we go. There we go. I want to see your full armor in third person. You want to see his full armor? His full armor. Spartans, what is your profession? Let me. What is your profession? Arr, arr, arr. Yeah. Yo, Sam, thank you so much for the like. Shit means the world. So, I'm going to throw all this redstone and glowstone into the system. Imagine mending carrots, right? You would have hit a guy with glasses. You hit a guy with glasses. Well played. These are those there. Now we go back to mining. Honestly, it's not a streaming week without like a section of just mining. Do I have any farms to get stuff? What do you mean by that, Luke? Because I have a lot of farms. I have mob farms, I have iron farms, I have wheat and carrot farms, potato farms, beetroot farms, gunpowder farms, bone farms. Gonna have a sugarcane farm, I have a kelp farm. Got a resin farm. Got a lot of them, man. You never saw them, you guys? Oh, you see that building with the sword in it? That is actually our iron farm. One of our iron farms. So. But yeah, if we fly in here, got our iron farm right there. Got our wheat farm right here. Got our wheat farm right here. Got our potato and carrot farm here. Yeah, I got a lot of farms. There's a resin farm in that building. Got all of our dried kelp in our super smelter area. That's not good. That block is in the way. Yeah, we got a lot of farms, though. Potato! Yes. We do have a potato farm. Yeah. All right. Did I think I'd be getting birch trees? No, I did not. But here we are. Here we are. Get another potato to carry on me forever. Just always have a potato in my inventory. Make people really start to question. You know, the one thing I can't figure out is that cow right there. Why did that cow spawn there? That cow's not supposed to spawn in this area, but it did. Why? Why? I can't breed them to get more of that cow, which I wish I could, because I 100% would. Can't. But I can't. Like so. All right. I'm not sure, Luke, and it's okay. So. It's okay. I don't care. I don't mind. So. And it's just a mining stream tonight, so. So there are just moments where it's just calm, relax. You know, I really need to upload a version of this without audio, and it's just this the entire time. Like, just loop a section of this and just call it mining ASMR. Oh no, Luke. You haven't fought anything then. Oh, we got like show. I do think I am going to cut the stream off in about 10 minutes. Just because I got a lot going on tomorrow. So we're heading up to Minneapolis for a Twins game. So I'm super excited about that. We're also going to be taking my computer to Micro Center to hopefully get the warranty worked out on that. So, because I know there are parts in this PC that have gone bad. So, or are underperforming to where they should be. Claire. Claire. Such a peaceful YouTuber. Yeah. I've noticed there's like an uptick in there's just a lot of YouTubers that are like out there nowadays, and it's like, I don't need to always be that. Like, okay, so the burnt peanut. I like watching the burnt peanut because that is just like 100% Halo 2, Halo 3 vibes of invite the friends over and just be friends. I missed you too, Claire. I really like watching him just because of that. It's like, it literally takes me back to like walking in to my house like during uh semester tests, and all of my brother's friends were there playing Halo on the big screen upstairs. Like, I'd join in with them and just, yeah. What's up, Hagrid? How you go? You know it. You know it. Quite literally. The terrain's not the way that I want it. So we're gonna make it the way that I want it. Nice. That's good to hear. Potato is memory. Yes. My memory is potato. For sure. Hmm. Yes, hello, people. How you doing, Hagrid? You hanging out in the comments? Hope you're doing well. I fell. I fell. Yeah, I knew Claire was gonna show up. Show. Have you ever beaten the Ender Dragon? That's how I got the wings. Yes, I have. I've been behind on the stream. Oh no, not that far behind, Luke. So, yes, Hagrid, I have. Herod. Herod. Why am I saying Hagrid? I'm reading Hagrid. My dyslexia is kicking in, man. Yes, Herod. Yes, I have. So, I beat him 6 years ago. We slew the dragon. It was a great and marvelous feat. I wanted to fight him with rockets, like fireworks, but turns out that doesn't work. So yeah, I wanted to fight the dragon with firework rockets, like explode on him, but it didn't work. So I was sad. Like, you load him into the crossbow and you shoot him with the crossbow. Oh. Not the world. What the world? Fix now. What? I knew you were gonna show up, even though I told you to like take care of yourself first. You know what, Luke? At least you don't accidentally fly into a wall at the start of a stream and just splatter yourself in front of everybody. Yo, what's up, Dragon? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Herod. That's what I'm really going for. It's what I'm really going for. Is I want to get to the point where everybody like is going, no, no, you didn't stream, you didn't make all this on, you didn't make all this in survival, and I just look at him and go, yes, I did. TJ is nasty. Yes, I'm streaming this on Twitch and YouTube as well. So add Schwonky Kong for both of them. Thank you so much for the likes. Oh, you're talking about that. Ah. Oh, TJ Nasty, thank you so much for the follow. It means you're talking about 75 XP on YouTube. I thought you were talking about it in Minecraft. I'm like, yo, just do better, dude. This is a server, but for now it's just solo. It's a private server, so. Found your first elytra. Nice, Herod. Nice. It's always fun getting that first elytra. I always love getting that first elytra, honestly. It just frees up the world so much. Suddenly you can fly so far and you don't need to worry about falling whenever you're bridging across the gaps. So. Show. You know, this is gonna sound like this is gonna age me. This is gonna age me. Do you guys know of vehicles that had or TVs in the back of the seats, or like in between the back seats? You guys remember that? You know that? Did I just age myself terribly? Or I didn't just age myself terribly, did I? It isn't, though. It really isn't, Luke. Why is it a lot of streams do solo gameplays? I need to be TJ, I have always just played Minecraft solo. Like, that's what it is. Like, if I did Apex, I would definitely need to play with people, because that's the only way that game is enjoyable for me. So. No, I really don't, Herod. Like, I'm totally like, if I can find a group of like similar size content creators to join this world, that honestly might be what happens. But as long as I'm working on this build, I'm not leaving this world. So And like part of the reason why I would only allow content creators on is because like they have like stake in the game to not mess anything up. Versus if I just let some, no offense, random people from YouTube or TikTok join, they could join to be griefers. So, and I'm not like saying that to like be like, oh, I totally believe that one of you would. It's just, yeah, there are people out there that would do it. So, but yeah, Minecraft has always been like a solo game for me, and just enjoyed it that way. Yo, Rapid King, thank you so much for the follow. It means the world. Yeah, I don't enjoy that stuff. That's why I don't do it. I've just never enjoyed that stuff. But yeah. You TJ from? All right, awesome. Good to have you. Good to have you on Twitch. It means the world. It really does. Have I killed a warden ever? No. I haven't even really interacted with wardens on this world. Because again, just like don't really like PvP. I don't really like putting myself in situations where I'd possibly die like that. So that's why it took me so long to actually finish the game. Because I don't really care for being in the nether, and fighting the end dragon was always like super scary for me for the longest of times for no reason at all. So eventually I'll probably kill a warden, but not yet. Claire, thank you for the roses and the... How many heart puffs? For the 63 heart puffs. It means the world. It means the world. It really does. It really does mean the world. No, Jambox. This is a private server. Well, it depends on who or what your world is. Oh? I forgot what I'm... What's your favorite version of Minecraft? Whatever is up to date. Like, whatever I'm playing on tends to be... Like, I don't go like, oh my gosh, I can't... I don't like doing any of this sort of stuff. Like, I don't like this update or that update. Like, I just always enjoy Minecraft as a whole. So, like, whenever they update the game, I'm kind of like, yay. And then just keep playing the way I usually play. So, my favorite might have been, like, one of the earliest versions. Like, just from a comedy standpoint with the bow. Like, there was no drawback. So, like, the bow would fire as fast as you could actually, like, pull the trigger. So you'd have like a machine gun bow. It was awesome. I was playing with Pillars of Fortune. Some random fool spawned a warden on me. Oh. Claire. There, thanks for the 101. Love you so much. And the 4 winks. Yeah, I know my pick is about to break. Thank you for the heart me. Crazy, Claire. You're crazy. Yo, TJ, thank you so much for following on all the platforms. It means the world. I'm just going to have doorbells going off for the longest time in my ears, aren't I? I am. I really am. You have some cool levels of geometry dash. Nice, dude. Ding dong. Ding dong. Ah. Alright. I'm going to see how close we are on the shulker boxes, and then I think I'm going to call it for a night. Just because, yeah, we got a lot going on tomorrow. So. And I still need to unplug my PC. And yeah, Sunday too. We got a lot going on too. Still gotta set up my PC to make sure that it will fail in the way that I know it does. Just TNT bomb the whole mountain, right? Yeah, I could, Herod, but like that's not in the spirit of the game, Herod. It's not from the spirit of the game. I could, like, don't get me wrong. I 100% know I could. I don't like the holes, and it would make it a pain in the butt to work with, so that's why I'm tearing it all down by hand. Plus, it gives me something to do on stream, so. Yay, honeycomb is filling in our shulker boxes. Wonderful. What are the numbers that pop up when you open a shulker box? Oh, like this? That's all redstone stuff. So. It's part of a redstone resource pack that I have on. So. Yeah, so this is the bee farm that the next video is going to be on. No, one of the next videos are going to be on. So, yeah. How we built all this and everything that went into it. So, yeah, I'm super excited about it. Look at the bees. Look at the bees. Like, that's why we made this like this. I gotta breed more of them. I need this roller. So. But yeah, I will be live again Monday at some point during the day. It'll probably be the evening. So, I think I'm going to be live again Monday night. And then we're going to be a little bit more active on streams next week because I have the week off from work. So, I might sneak in some daytime streams in there. So, yeah. It's going to be a big week. It's going to be a big week. So, but we're going to fly here. And we are going to end it there. So, as always, stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved. Don't forget that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome. Be awesome. I'll catch you in the next stream. Bye. Stay awesome. Be awesome. I'll catch you.